What's up? It's me, Twister Windstalker, bringing you guys another video. And I finally got an achievement on my birthday this year that I've been wanting to get for the last 3 years through the 4 expansions, which I know the expansions added probably more to it. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I just wanted to get the original achievement that came with the Vanilla Destiny. And that achievement is getting all 50 ghosts, which only like 6% of Destiny players have this on Xbox, at least. I don't know how it is on PlayStation. The percentage may be higher, but I am so happy I finally did it. I finally got all the dead ghosts. I know there's 62 in the game and you only need 50. So when I say all dead ghosts, I mean just enough to get the achievement. And I'll probably go back later and try to get the other 12 that's out there. Because I got all of them on the moon and Earth. Moon, Earth, and I got a good majority of them on Venus. And I think there's a few I didn't get on Venus that I need to get. But it is what it is. Because 12 left. So if I get them, awesome. If I don't get them, Because this September, I think it's the 8th actually, is going to be when Destiny 2 drops, which is a Wednesday, which is kind of weird because I thought Bungie was doing that whole 7th thing where they drop, everything on the 7th. Because I think the original Destiny dropped September 7th. What was it? 2013? Nah, it can't have been that long. See, 3 years ago. Okay, so it was 2016 then. And I can't do math. My brain is just because of this weather that we're having right now. It's all freaking crazy. So yeah, okay. 3 years, 4 expansions, if you want to count Dark Below and House of Wolves. But apparently Bungie doesn't care about that, because I think when I was on Bungie's website, the 3 years was only Vanilla Destiny, Taken King, and Rise of the Iron. The 2 they dropped right after, and then when I say right after, it's like the very next year. Like Vanilla Destiny dropped in September, and then the very next year, I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was early, they dropped the 2 expansions, which I have a bad feeling that's what Bungie's going to do with Destiny 2, is the very next year after this drops. And when I say next year, I mean it drops in September, and then in 2018 they dropped the next 2 expansions. And they're not going to count for the next 3 years. They're only going to count the next 2 big expansions to carry this out to 6 years. Which, since they have a 10-year plan for Destiny, means that we're more than likely going to get a Destiny 3. And that is going to be one of those things, it's like, really, a Destiny 3? Unless somehow they plan on incorporating Destiny 1 and 2 together, or have big plans for Destiny 2 where it's going to fulfill the rest of the 10 years, or the rest of the 7 years, because that's quite a bit of time if you ask me. 10-year plan for Destiny. Personally, I'm getting Destiny 2 because I want to see what the company had learned from Destiny 1 and figure out why they couldn't just have incorporated you know, the whole thing into the expansions. And sure, okay, they were making the vanilla Destiny for the PS3 and 360, which soon dropped once the expansions started dropping. Because I think the PS3 and 360 only got Dark Below and House of Wolves. And then after that they were cut off. They wanted everybody to bump up. And with that said, that's fine. And dandy and everything, I mean. But, and after playing the beta, which was extremely depressing and boring, if you ask me, because after you got through the opening cinematic, Homecoming, there was only two things to do. Two things to do. You could do the Crucible, or you could do a strike. And since Bungie has said that the copy we got is like 6 months old, and they had already took the initiative and fixed things that we thought that we might like, thanks Bungie, I really wanted to give you my input, but since you are already like, oh, we already know what they're going to want, so instead of seeing what they really think of a product and give them the one that's new and, you know, not 6 months old, and to see what they really think of our product, yeah, Bungie, thanks. And people wonder why we lose a lot of confidence in you since the Halo stuff. Because it was boring and depressing. Two things to do. And then we finally get to go to the farm, which I did record some footage of the farm. And it's like, okay, fine. And they're supposed to upgrade it. Yeah, I like to see this upgrading stuff, because that's going to be the new social area, or one of the new social areas, because I'm assuming that each type of Guardian is going to get their own social area, since the leader of each of the fractions or types of have their own little place that they hang out in. I mean, what is wrong with the new social area we got on Earth? I mean, we had that new one open up. We have the one in the reef. We have one in the tower. Of course, as many of you have known by now, the tower is obliterated. So that leaves the reef and leaves the one on Earth. Unless somehow Bungie has decided to wipe those completely clean and start anew, since, as many of you know, our Guardians are powerless, because they have decided to strip them just to build them up. So everything we've done over the last 3 years is for naught. It's like, wow, okay. But I finally got that achievement before the clock ran out on Destiny, because we have because they're supposed to August 1st be importing everything that certain things from what we have done in Destiny 1 into Destiny 2, like a character and blah 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 blah. Like when I played the beta, my character integrated into the game, and even though I was at level 20, because that's what they decided you could play as, didn't give you a chance to build up to level 20 like in the original beta, where you start out at 1 and then I can't remember if you maxed out at 10 or 20, but you could build up to it and you felt like you accomplished something. There's another reason why the beta was boring. It's because you were at level 20, and sure, you could get gear and whatever, but it didn't feel like you accomplished anything. Sure, you ran through the strikes and the multiple layer boss fight you got to do in the strike. It's awesome, I admit. I'm looking forward to it in the full release. But it didn't feel like you accomplished anything, because you were stuck at level 20. And it's like, okay. And I don't know, it was rather boring to me. I know people that liked it, and I personally just thought it was boring, just for the fact that you didn't feel like you accomplished anything. You just felt like you just, eh. So yeah, I'm going to go into year 2 with high expectations, and hope that it's going to bring back the fun, and there's going to be a lot of plot and story to it, because Destiny was so lacking with story. I mean, you had the Stranger, and then after you finish vanilla Destiny, the Stranger just up and vanishes. It's like, screw her. And it's like, oh, fine, whatever. I'm kind of hoping they bring her back, or at least bring back the original plot of the game, which I don't know if they will or not, since we have this villain already that strips us of our power by sucking the traveler's juice out of them, and it's like, So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all. I just feel that Bungie may have learned some stuff, may not have learned anything. And we may be handed a regift of the original Destiny. But we will soon find out. I mean, I still like playing it. It's still a lot of fun. I find it hilarious that they're eventually going to take the Crucible and I forgot what the other thing was, offline, which they're probably going to regift it as the matchmaking system, a better matchmaking system for the new Crucible and whatever. Because, and I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually do finally take down the Destiny servers, since it's an online always game anyway, and repurpose them for Destiny 2 so that they can make it even more massive than the other one. All this stuff wouldn't surprise me. And if they do that, of course, I'm going to definitely uninstall the original Destiny to make room on my hard drive. I mean, I have a 4 terabyte external, so it ain't really that big of a deal, but they're going to completely drop support for Destiny 1. Even though I like playing it, and it, has brought many hours of frustration, disappointment, and all this other stuff, I still like playing it from time to time. I mean, it may not be the best game in the world, it may not be the game that they promised us, and it may be a watered down first person shooter, or however you feel about it, but I like it. It has given me plenty of memorable things where my friends and I played and had a good time, and I wish I had actually thought to capture some of this stuff, because some of it was absolutely hilarious. But, hey, whatever. Whatever indeed. And September is just right around the corner, so it won't be much longer till we find out the truth, whether they're going to discontinue Destiny 1 or not. Yeah. Which, in many ways, I kind of hope they don't, but as in many ways, I kind of wish they would. But of course, then that would mean they'd have to remove all of Destiny 1, packaging, where you can get it all in one package from the stores. Which they may do after the new game rolls out, because why do you want to play this when you can play this? Of course, I have a lot of fun with the older games that are in the $20 bin. So, because I'm one of those that if I play a number 2 of a game, I want to go back and see where it all began. I'm just that kind of person. Yeah. So, yeah. Destiny. It's all about Destiny, and a lot of y'all are tired of hearing about Destiny, but I'm actually looking forward to Destiny 2. I'm even more excited that I'm cutting down on the Pepsis, and eventually, hopefully now I'm going to start working out, getting in shape, getting this Achilles tendon where it doesn't, do its thing anymore, and actually get active and try some stuff. Because I promised you guys fishing this year, haven't done that. Hunting, haven't done that. I need to renew my tags and stuff for the hunting thing, which I have failed to do yet, because that's going to cost money. It used to be free to renew your tags and everything if you had the lifetime hunting, whatever. Now they want to charge you because the wildlife people are like, oh, we need money for this. I know this is a random spin off on me talking about Destiny, but I feel if I'm going to rant, I might as well rant about another thing that's another issue. So, yeah, Destiny. Good thing is we get to take our Guardians we've had for 3 years, if we've been playing that long, which I have, and import them in the new game. If they come out with Destiny 3, will we be able to take our Guardians to the game again to finish out the 7 years? Hopefully. Or the 10 years, hopefully. Huh, that's kind of funny. I just realized that, because I haven't really been thinking about it, that if they do a Destiny 2 for 3 years, that's 6. Then if they do a Destiny 3, that's going to be 9. So what are they going to do to fulfill that last 10-year thing for Destiny? Destiny 4? For 1 year? I doubt it. They'll probably have some kind of, hopefully they'll do something special for those that have been there since the beginning, and even though they took time off to play other games and whatever because they got frustrated and mad at the decisions that the company, they do something special. But yeah, so there's that. Boy, that's cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain again. Boo. No more rain. No more rain. Oh my luck, there is going to be plenty more rain. Because that's what Mother Nature has decided to deal us. And I have read that this is going to be an August unlike an August unlike other Augusts. So, excitement. I also need to get it and make some more ghost hunting videos, because the only one I put up on here is the Grove one, and it does seem to be well liked, I guess. And my friend that was in that has actually asked me if I still have a copy, and I'm like, yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. He's like, oh, I want to put it on my Facebook. It's like, oh, okay, sweet. So there's that, and happiness. And we have the Canadian geese out for a little stroll, because there's 2, 5 that way, 3 back here in the back just chilling like villains. Now, I don't see the one with the bum leg, so I don't know if Coyote's got it or if the leg held and he's like, hey, let's get out of here, boy. I don't know where that voice just came from. And the laughing ducks are over there. Yay, laughing ducks. So, yeah. And I promise I'll get back to making videos 3 times a week. I just hit a bad spot. The podcast is still going to go. Oh, I meant to tell you guys that I have plans to go to Ground Zero in Spartanburg, South Carolina to see the band I Hate God. And then I have planned, and that's the 19th of this month. And I also have plans to go October 17th to see Mushroom Head. So if you guys like this video, give a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.